how do I get the house washed faster? How do I cut my time down? How do I not take so long to pressure wash a house? Well, I'm going to talk about that in this video of two things of how we can keep that. The machine size and the systems that you're using. Those are the two things of how we can get down to a 30-minute house wash, 45-minute house wash, an hour house wash, and not 2-3 hour house wash, all for the same size of that. So that's what I want to hit on. But before I do that, go check out kingofpressurewash.com. There I can show you how to grow your business and be successful and help change your life. And so the very first thing is our machine. So obviously when we are buying a pressure washer, we don't want to go get the 2.7 GPM pressure washer, because this is what helps us clean faster. GPM is gallons per minute. And this is what is going to speed up our cleaning process. It's not about the PSI. PSI, which is pounds per square inch, if we have a 4,000 PSI machine, is not going to help us clean any faster. In fact, PSI has nothing to do with the cleaning, because when we're cleaning, we're actually cleaning at around 100 to 120 PSI coming out of our nozzles. So this is no factor. We do not need to worry about the 4,000. We do need to worry about the 2.7. And this is why I always recommend having at least a 4 gallon per minute pressure washer, 4 GPM pressure washer. And again, the PS doesn't matter. Now, with a 4 gallon a minute pressure washer, this is going to take us longer. The higher the GPM, the faster we can clean. So yes, they make an 8 gallon a minute and a 10 gallon a minute, and both of these are going to be able to clean faster. We even got a 5.5 GPM, and this is the one that if you're starting a pressure washing business and you're on a budget, I would recommend going with this one. You can get this one with the smaller Honda 390, and you'll be about anywhere from about $1,700 to about $2,000. And this is a good budget machine. This will help speed up your time. By going from a 4 gallon to a 5.5, you'll knock off probably 20 minutes. And by going from a 5.5 to an 8 or 10, you're going to probably knock off another 20 minutes. And so this is where the machine can help get faster at growing our business and being able to do faster house washes, so we can do 3-4 house washes a day versus 1 or 2 house washes a day. Again, this is all talking about using chemicals. We're not just pressure washing with a pressure washer, high pressure, blowing everything off. This is actually using chemicals, and that is why these are better, is because it's about getting the chemical up on the wall and letting the chemical do the work. And yes, we can use a pressure washer with a downstream injector, to get it up there with that. Now, systems. How can systems make us faster? Well, systems can make us faster because if we walk back and forth to the truck, so if the house is here and the truck is out here, your machine is out here, let's just say your pressure washer is out here, and you walk back and forth 25 times, and that's back and forth from the road all the way to the house 25 times, that's going to take you a lot of time. And so finding systems that where we only have to walk to the truck 4 times during this house wash. Most of the times when I'm doing a house wash, I have to walk back and forth to the truck 4 times, and that's it. I don't need to walk back no more. And you might say there is ways that we can do that where we're not doing that. We can put a remote on us right here. We can have a remote where we can be like, doop, and hit a button and it'll do it. But here's some issues with that. If we're going to do that, sometimes what we'll run into is we don't allow enough dwell time. So if we have a remote, we will use more chemical because we're not letting the chemical do the work. And so by not us allowing the chemical to do the work, now it's going to take longer because now we got to spray it again, instead of if by the time we walked out to the truck, came back, that gives that dwell time, you know, a good 5-10 minutes. And now that's the way it's going to be clean. So the 2 ways is systems and machines, and really machine has more to do with it than systems. Systems is definitely something I've seen people that they'll walk back and forth the truck 25 times because they forget something. They got a pile of hose and they don't know how to do hose management, and all of those little systems definitely factor in with an issue of what will take longer. And so if you want to learn more about that, go check out kingofpressurewash.com, and there I have a full course on how to grow your pressure washing business and systems that you need to put in place so that way you can be successful and grow your business.